What if I told you that most of you only think you've got one moon? Sounds awesome, right? To the moonlight, 2 lunar eclipses, perhaps even twice the werewolves. But the truth would be a lot weirder and much less serene than you may expect. Okay. Let's set this up. Our one moon is already, in a way, a cosmic babysitter. Its pull of gravity holds Earth in place, tugging on our oceans so that they form tides, and stabilizing the tilt of our planet. Without it, Earth would wobble like a broken, spinning top, and the seasons would be in disarray. So adding another moon, that's akin to having a second babysitter in the house and hoping or not that he or she fits in well with the first one. To start with, where would this second moon even go? And let's say it's around the same size as the one we've already got, and it's orbiting at that 93 million mile distance. That's where the trouble starts. 2 of an object that size pulling on Earth and each other. Yeah, and they wouldn't be polite long. Their gravity would jostle incessantly, like 2 children arguing who got to use the same swing. In the end, they'd either crash or shove one of them out into space. But say they somehow do find a way to stay in orbit, one orbiting a bit closer, the other a bit farther. Meanwhile, here are a few new features for Earth. The tides, for one, wouldn't simply rise and fall as they do today. They'd be wild, so instead of the nice, smooth rhythm, you'd have this chaotic tidal patterns. Sometimes they'd be added on top of each other to create super tides, which wash the coast more frequently. Beach vacations cancel, and then there's the night. Picture walking outside it. You would have been looking at not one, but 2 bright glowing spheres. At times, they lined up side by side, twinkling like twin headlights. Other time, they would be on opposite sides, with each tugging the oceans at cross purposes to the other. Oh, and eclipses. Having 2 moons, solar eclipses would occur more frequent, but on the flip side, a few places on Earth will barely see the star, as double moonlight means the sky is brighter. Instead of romantic moonlit nights, we would all have to live under a sort of permanent silvery day. Poets would be furious. But wait, 2 moons would also mess around with Earth's spin. The gravity of each moon would pull on the planet in its own way, nudging the planet's tilt to one side over time. That could upset our climate. Now imagine those summers getting even hotter, those winters getting even cold, and then abruptly flipping around a few centuries later. Civilizations would have had to grapple with an ever-shifting climate. The history books might read, "The empire fell in the time of the great double moon heat wave." But if, big if, the moons could somehow have settled into stable orbits, life could have developed quite differently. Early people may have set up calendars and myths around 2 light-giving guardians of the dark sky. Perhaps one moon would be considered lucky, the other unlucky. Society could split into Moon A people and Moon B people. And let's be honest, werewolf stories, they'd be way more complicated. And then there's the worst case. 2 moons this close together. They don't just peacefully coexist for eternity. Eventually, their orbits would cross. And when those 2 giant balls of space rock come crashing into each other at thousands of miles an hour, well, let's just say it wouldn't be a dainty bump. The impact would throw debris everywhere, forming a new ring around Earth, sort of like Saturn's. Astronomically speaking, it'd be a gorgeous sight in the sky. But things crashing into the ground might be very bad for life down here. One asteroid, and that was it for the dinosaurs. Think of billions of little ones raining down on you. Not great, but you have to admit, Earth with 2 moons would be a pretty sick sci-fi backdrop. Giant skyward rain, double shadows across the ground, tidal waves thrusting into cities. It'd be cinematic perfection. Just let's hope Hollywood keeps it to the big screen and not in real life. Have a look for yourself and tell me, how would spending time on an Earth with 2 moons be for you? Tell me your ideas in the comments below. After that, you should be checking out the other content. If you liked this journey, you could share a like on the video, subscribe for more science content, and enable the notifications so you don't miss out on the next journey. What if next time Earth had Saturn-like rings?